Welcome back to Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm Fred. And where are we going today? We're going to Africa.
Avusheni, grandchild. Welcome home. I know it looks different than you remember. We've had some problems here at Vurhonga, Savannah. I've watched the sun rise and set over this park for 45 years. I've seen miracles of life, wonders of nature you would not believe. Our family's roots here run deeper than the oldest baobab tree in the park. But after 45 years, I'm humble enough to admit I can't be senior warden forever. Droughts, disease, and poachers are a constant threat. My team and I have protected and saved countless species over the years. But after a streak of bad luck, our elephants and all but one rhino are gone. If we lose more animals, the state could shut us down. See, I'm not about to hand the keys to my office to just anyone. I want to keep the role of senior warden in my tribe, preferably my family. So, grandchild, here you are standing in the bush. You can protect Vurhonga, save the animals who call this park home, mend what has been broken. This will make our ancestors proud. Spiritually, physically, you're going to face the most difficult challenges of your life, but you can overcome them. I believe in your talent. I always have. Now, ready to prove Grandfather Njabulo right?
I don't feel like he's done
You
talking.
must have had a long flight, didn't you? Well, let's stretch your legs with some basics. You can finish these in any order you like. I'd start by reacquainting yourself with this area. Climb the nearest lookout tower. Take in the view, take note of your landmarks, and see if you can spot any wildlife. Then I'd go ahead and reopen the nearest outpost. We stopped keeping them up after last year's budget cuts. With your help, they'll make fine shelters again. Finally, show me your hunting skills. Track and harvest an animal of your choosing. I'll be judging the quality of your kill.
I think he might be done. So once again, we're going to be going up a close tower and finding an outpost and killing an animal. For some reason, the story mission on this, you are supposedly his adopted or grandchild or something. Which is weird, I think, because all of the other stories, you're you. So I'm not sure why they did it that way, or whether... I think he uses the word adopted grandchild at some point. So maybe you are you, but it doesn't seem to make any sense when he's talking about their heritage and all that stuff. It seems to imply that you've been here before.
You see it again, don't you? Africa. The land where people began. I knew you couldn't leave Vurhonga forever, grandchild.
So we've been here before.
The day our family adopted you, I saw the fire in your eyes, and I said, that child is Noi. Mystical, magical. And now I know I'm right. The ancestors brought you back here on my behalf. Thank you for coming. You've still got those other jobs to do, right? Don't slack.
So yeah, I'm not sure why this storyline implies that you are from here, I guess, when all of the other ones assume that you are you. But hey, it is what it is. We are in Africa. And we need to find something to shoot. I do need some ammo. I noticed I'm a little bit low on a few of these guns. Skeeter's with us. Don't get eaten by a lion. There are lions on this map. He did imply that there are no elephants or rhinos, or there's one rhino or something like that. I've watched a lot of videos on this game and maps that, people would like to see added to the game, and there's a lot of people that seem to want a second African map. Because apparently there's a lot more animals in Africa that the majority of us would never see. And there are certain animals that are not okay to hunt at all, but because this is a video game, they can make it so that you can hunt. Like tigers are on the newest map. There are lions here. Yeah, there's no reason that they couldn't make a map that had rhinos and elephants. I mean, it's a fictional hunting game, so this fictional map could have plenty of large animals to hunt. I think I would feel weird shooting at a monkey, though. I don't know why.
Now you just have to do one more thing. Then I have a surprise for you. No, I'll spoil the surprise for you. It's more work. Such is the life, eh? That outpost is much more accommodating thanks to your handiwork. Thank you for fixing the place, grandchild.
Alright. Oh, let's change our clothes too so we don't look like we're... Character, clothing. I guess I'll take this one. One of these days we'll buy some other clothes, but it's just not necessary at the moment. Alright, so... Mission, harvest an animal. Doesn't matter what animal. We just have to do it. I did see a video one time of a guy who at least claimed that the first animal that he came across on this map was an albino lion. Alright, I know, I just saw something pop up real quick. Here it is. Springbok. You know what? Junebok. Springbok. Now, unfortunately, Well, I didn't see how far away that was. We've got a bad wind going this direction. Alright, where were you, buddy? Did I lose you? What level are we? 8? I think you have to be maybe 11 or 12, I think, to get the rangefinders. Those will be nice. Okay, so he's over this way somewhere. Let's just keep it at... Oh, daggone it. I just hit the whistle button. See, I shouldn't be playing that other video game. He just ran away. Let's go this way so we're not heading into the wind. Okay, there's something up here. Let's go check that out. Mark some things off our map while we're walking around. I thought those were parachutes, but they're trees up in the sky, I guess. Render distance. Okay, that thing is over 300 yards away. And there are several of them. There's a dark colored one. Guarantee once we get over that way there'll be more bushes rendering in. The Dutch, oh, this is a porno story. The Dutch call this rocky outcrops kopjes, which means little head. They may seem like warts on the landscape at first glance, but they provide a range of benefits. For one, they collect water and provide shade to plants that grow around them. Some animals have even evolved limbs adapted to traversing the rugged terrain. Guests love to climb them, and more than once I have discovered people having physical relations on them. I don't know what that's about, because a rocky hill, shady as it may be, is not exactly a comfortable place to lie on. Thank you, Grandfather. I'm assuming that you left that note for me. Okay, so just out of curiosity, let me look up my app here, because that one is definitely a different color. Alright, we are on Vurhonga, Savannah. This is a springbok. Okay, every color is common except for the albino. And that dark one is not albino. So we don't have to worry about him or her. That's female. That's a 2. That's a 4. There is a 4 over there, but by the time we get down there, they're going to be behind a bunch of bushes, and I've got a wind blowing that direction, so I'm just going to go this way. Let's go here, maybe towards this place, because we always want to have a second place to travel to, 0.6 miles. And we got a much better wind this direction. Now this map is got a lot of wide open spaces to hunt with rifles. Anyone? So there is water if we go out of our way, go this way first. Let's go over here and see if anything's hanging around this watering hole. In fact, I believe, if my memory serves me correct, once we do find an animal, I think our next mission has to do with getting rid of some poacher traps over near that water hole. Jackal. Which means if we can kill something along the way, we might be already heading towards our next mission. So if you are playing alone, I do recommend doing the missions. One, it gives you a specific thing to do that you don't have to do right away. You can go hunt like I do along the way. But the missions give you a bunch of XP and money. Pay attention next time we do a mission. See how much we get for it. And it gives you a background to the map that you're on. In general, they did a pretty good job with the missions. And I think they did a good job too, the fact that you don't really even have to do them. If you've played the game enough and you just want to start over, you could start over and ignore everything they say, and they just stop talking because you'd never complete the current mission. There's some poop, very old, springbok. We found a feed zone. Got me something over this hill, right? Right. Oh, look at that. Animals around the water. Who'd have figured? Very easy. Trivial. Easy. So we have a level 4. What else we got around here? They're really far away. They're over 300 yards, so even if we shot something else around here, they wouldn't hear that and spook off. Okay, I thought I caught a glimpse of something. Easy. Easy. Sometimes you come in here and there's springbok everywhere. You can just literally spin around in a circle and start shooting and hit them. Now we're not seeing any. Well, they were the opposite direction I wanted to go. Alright, we're getting a little bit close now. Crouch down, make a little less noise. Calm. 1. Minor. So I think a level 4 is the best we've seen so far. That one we got a nice side shot at him. Get a little closer. That one's level 3. 180 yards. That tree line over there. Alright, so I think, as of right now, that one's giving us a good side shot. Get a little closer. These things have a lot of different colors. Okay, we're 150 to 200 yards. This is a class 6 animal. Haven't freaked anybody out yet. Alright, I think now's a good time. Oh my gosh! I just did it again. Gotta stop playing that other game. Okay. Oh, there's stampeding. Can you hear him? Okay, he's down. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid this game to some degree when I have time to play, but I don't have the ability to play and record because of other people walking around the house. I don't have a lot of privacy, but certain parts of certain days I definitely have time to record without getting interrupted too much. So I've been playing Generation 0, and I think I'm going to eventually start that over and actually start recording that game too, because it's fun. Make sure we get all these checked. Yep. Skeeter, do your thing. I think we're close enough for you. Anything? Yep, there he goes. Oh, he didn't go very far at all. That was a good shot. Bang, he dropped quick. Good job, Skeet. A gold. Nice looking. That got left lung, liver, right lung, and stomach. A heck of a bullet there. Gold. We'll take it. 1,151 cash.
I could not ask more of you.
Thank you.
That was perfectly executed.
297 XP.
That is everything I ask you to do. Awe, grandchild.
Another 1,000 cash for killing that just because it was a mission. That's why you might want to do some missions.
We have
and
a
another
problem.
250 XP.
Remember how we lost the elephants and all but one rhino? You know what the problem was, don't you? Poachers.
Poachers?
They littered the reserve with traps. The Vusha, the eastern land, was hit hardest. My crew helped the police push these poachers out of the Vusha. But they left so many traps behind, no matter how many we've cleared, we keep finding more. A junior guide spotted a few of these traps not far from where you started. Could you kindly clear them out?
I can. So there's 3. I just happen to know there's 3 in this circle here, or whatever shape that is. And when you get close enough to them, here's one right here. It'll turn yellow.
There you go. Saving the Savannah. One good deed at a time.
I'm running because we just shot a gun here, so I figure there's not a whole lot going on. I also believe these things are kind of around the perimeter, so run around this perimeter, look for a post sticking out of the ground. Remember the very first time I played this map, I was so irritated. I kept running them through here. I didn't know how many I was supposed to find, and I couldn't find them. It's like I found 2. Just didn't know where to look. Still don't know exactly where to look, but I think they are around the perimeter. I see one over here.
Another good deed?
Yes, grandfather. Don't think they're in the tall grass, but I guess we'll go around this grass. I don't think they're in the grass. I don't think. I could be wrong. I feel like I might be wrong. Oh, there's one. There might be more than 3, and you just have to find 3.
With so many good deeds, the animals are going to like you. I can tell. That's just a taste of the warden's work here in the Vusha. There are other regions to explore. But if you want to stay here, make yourself useful. Check your mission log for assignments.
Another 1,000 in cash just for picking those up.
If you'd rather continue exploring Vurhonga, head to my wishing tree, marked on your map. There's something important you must do before we go much further.
Alright. We'll do this mission for you, sir, and then we'll head over to that other outpost so that we have a second one. Since it's basically taking us in the right direction.
The problems facing this reserve go beyond poachers and aging wardens. There are bad spirits, iloko, bringing mischief and misfortune. They only come because our ancestors are so angry with the state of this place. We need to make an effort to appease them.
Skeeter, are you going to be able to protect me from the lions? So lions are pretty dangerous on this map, and I think they also have water buffalo or something like that, some kind of buffalo. And those things will just sort of run you over.
You probably think I'm foolish with my traditional ways.
Kinda.
Your brother thinks so. That's why you had to come back and help me. All your brother does is set up communication systems, set up all the cameras and the drones. Okay, he does a lot, but he doesn't hunt. And he doesn't believe in iloko. I hope you are a little more open-minded.
Alright, so Skeeter leveled up. and we can choose your dog is naturally more willing to work and has increased focus, or your dog has a chance to highlight the wounded animal you are tracking. And again, I'm taking the tracking ones. Good job, Skeeter. All you have to do is exist and you get better. You know, I haven't really mentioned this in any other video yet. I need to start remembering things like this, but leave a comment. I know I have some viewers because I can look at the YouTube statistics. I would love to know what you think of a video like these. Any suggestions? I'd love to hear. If you've been to Africa, leave a comment. What do we got here? Gemsbach. Now that guy is pretty far away, but I think we're getting ready to go that direction. After we do whatever this tree has. That is a big tree trunk.
Here's my wishing tree.
What the heck was that?
Of course, this is the first place I came to celebrate when I heard you were coming back to Africa.
Probably smelled
I
me.
played the drum and sang to praise the ancestors. Then I put something special inside the tree. It's there, waiting for you. Take it.
Baobabs are huge, stout trees, which, thanks to pop culture, have become icons of African nature. The oldest ones could be over 1,000 years old, 1,500 even. They produce too many benefits to list here, but sadly they can be targets for graffiti and mistreatment. There are myths and superstitions about them, good and bad, in just about every tribe. My favorite is the San legend. They say the god Thora threw the baobab over the wall of paradise in disdain. When the tree landed on earth, it landed upside down and kept growing, which is why it looks that way, or it looks the way it does. That one actually makes quite a bit of sense to me. Weird thing was, I don't think I've really read that before, and I was getting ready to say the thing looks like it's in the ground upside down. So that's kind of fun. Alright, so he said he left us this thing. Kind of looks like a turd. Collectible.
Carved it myself. Do you recognize Nyami Nyami? The Zambezi call him the river god. He brings his waters rushing, whoosh, searching for his lost wife.
Where you guys
Maybe she was a lake goddess, I don't know. If we win his favor, maybe he'll help us conquer the drought that's been sucking us dry.
I'm going to go over here and have a second outpost.
Here's what I need from you. Hunt a springbok. Any will do, so long as you harvest it with the highest integrity while you have Nyami Nyami on you.
Nyami Nyami?
Show gratitude to Nyami Nyami and the ancestors on behalf of your family and on behalf of the local family that this animal will feed. We never sacrifice animals for ritual alone.
Daggone it, I keep hitting that button.
The local tribes donated their land to Vurhonga, Savannah, because they rely on this ecosystem for their diet. We have a duty to them.
I can hit something, right? What are you guys doing? Hey, he's down. I saw it. Wonder what we hit. You know what? When they're extra wide like that, running 4 in a row, it's like shooting at a train. question is, did we hit a 2, 3, or 4? Scrub hair. Okay, still running around. Did I shoot your pal? I think I hit you at least 2 times out of that. I think. Find out. Uh-oh. There's only one showing down so far. Here you go, Skeeter. I can see it, but... Oh, you're still here? Alright, you're down. Okay, there's 2. If that's the same one that we just shot ran the other direction, and we hit it more than once, then we should be able to show you how you know. Gold! Not bad. This is a level 4. Flesh, right lung, heart, left lung. That's like a perfect kill there. Hey, I'm done. Oh, that's a lion. Mating call. So it doesn't know we're here after all them guns. It's not warning call or anything like that. Yeah. Here you go, Skeeter. Might as well look for that one. Yeah, there it is. I don't need that thing sneaking up on me. Skeeter, you pay attention. Alright, so on the right hand side, as you can see, we hit flesh and intestines. But if I go down, that was this is one shot, 64% damage, and then this shot was flesh, liver, right lung, stomach, left lung. So this shot did well. It didn't do as much damage, probably because it's the second shot and it was already down 64%. But yeah, one of the shots hit it in the back end. But we did pass the harvest check because we did hit lungs, and you have to hit it less than, you can't hit it more than 2 times. Alright, so that lion was over that way. Alright. Nope, it's just a mating. Ooh, looky there. Level 7, very hard. Where are you exactly? You're over the hill slightly. If you come up over that hill, though... Hello? If I get closer, I'm just going to be buried behind that grass. I don't think this will do anything. But if it comes charging, we'll know. But I don't think it will. Alright, fairly certain it doesn't know we're here and it's not trying to find us. And I don't want to walk through that high grass up a hill to find it right over the top of the hill. Live to see another day, my friend. We'll call it a draw or a truce for now. Quack. Maybe I should watch where we're going, not where we've been. am I hearing ducks or something? It is weird how on a map where sometimes you jump into a game and there's just animals everywhere you go. And then other times you come into the game and you're wondering if you're playing the same game. It's like when I go to the zoo and all the animals are sleeping in a cage somewhere and you can't see them out in their pens. Eurasian widgeon. I'm not walking 200 plus yards to go find a duck. But I will turn around and look behind me and make sure there's not a level 7 lion looking for me. So he still wants us to get a springbok, which is that one of the most common deer type of creatures on this map. It's the thing we saw early in the game, and it was the other direction. And we could have killed 10 of them back then, and it wouldn't count yet because we didn't have that mission yet. Getting close, about 100 yards. An American football field. No springbok off in the distance. Oh, there we go. There's one. Springbok. 240 yards. Well, 240 to 320. So, still kind of far. We'll open up this outpost first. Hello. Springbok mating call over that way, but I've got my stink blow in that direction. Okay, I can still see it over there. Looks like you're gonna probably be our victim. Okay, I just saw something. Dang it. Man, how am I not picking that up? Oh, there it is. 160 to 200. 170 to 240. Probably ought to get down. That one's giving us a good shot here, so level 3, it's going to be this gun. Nope. Can't hold my breath long enough yet. Sometimes you can't. It's hard to. You kind of counter. The gun automatically sways a little bit, so you're trying to counteract that as you're aiming. Come on, that had to be a good shot. There it is. Okay. Let's turn that off. We'll go harvest that thing, and Grandfather ought to tell us something else. He wanted us to harvest this while carrying that little turd thing that he carved. And then if I remember right, he wants us to take it somewhere. As a gift to the ancestors or some crap like that. Now there was a lake over there. Anything, Skeeter? Find anything? There he goes. It's always good when Skeeter takes off. I'm coming. I'm just keeping an eye out for lions. The heck is that? Oh, it's a rabbit. I was going to say it had a weird run to it. Alright, here's our initial blood splatter. Bigger the better. Vital organ hit. That is good news. And then now that we've unlocked a few abilities, now we can see how fast the blood is coming out. Medium. So it's already at 25 to 50 on the first blood thingy. Another one. I'm working on it, Skeeter. 0 to 25, I think it's right here. Yep. Gold. Not bad. Right long. So we got 1,078 for the gold one.
Getting started, but you're already making a difference.
223
This animal will
XP.
feed locals who might otherwise rely on poachers for their meat. Now it's time for you to bring Nyami Nyami home to the river. Take him to the site marked in your codex and bury him.
Really? How am I doing on time? I'm at 49 minutes exactly. How far is that? 2 miles? Dude, I don't have time for that at all.
The best way to fight the poachers is to beat them to the marketplace and hunt responsibly to feed the hungry people. There are several volunteer hunters who help us do that work. They may not all be at your level, but they do good work. They're organized by Maria Bueni. She is a lioness. Maria's husband was a ranger who worked with me.
Was?
He was killed by poachers. When you meet her, don't bring that up to her. It's too painful to discuss. Just know that's why Maria's so dedicated to her work, and why you can't let her down when she needs your help. She'll have work available whenever you find time.
So there's no way in the world I've got time to go that 2 miles to where he wants us to go. So I am going to go over here to this lake that we saw and see if there's anything visiting the water hole here in Africa. So what did we get so far today? We got a springbok or two. Got a couple of gemboks. Wasn't a wildebeest. I don't remember. Whatever that thing was over by the first watering hole. That kind of gold colored thing. saw a lion, and it was a level 7. I think you gotta pick your battles with them lions. I was not about to walk through tall grass up a hill when I knew he was on the other side of the hill. And I think if I remember correctly, our stink was blowing that direction. Every time I see tall grass like this, I think of either Jurassic Park 2 or 3 or something, where they tell the guys, I think it's the second one, because all those people were there hunting them, and they were telling them, get out, stay out of the tall grass, and all the raptors went in there after him. I thought it might be interesting. It would totally kind of not break the game, but defeat the real purpose of the game, which is kind of a hunting simulator, but more of a video game. I probably had to crouch down here since we're close. What would you think if they made a map that was a fantasy map, where you would have creatures like a T-Rex, a unicorn, maybe some kind of dragon, leprechauns. Imagine shooting leprechauns. I don't know, come up with some, mythical type of creatures to put in a fantasy type of a map, but yet you're there to hunt them. It would be a weird map. And like I said, I think it would kind of break the game. Who's going to mount a leprechaun head on their in their trophy room? That's a little strange. Unless they make leprechauns like, from a horror movie where it's not like a human looking thing, it's more of a monstrous looking thing. Okay, blue wildebeest. It's fleeing. That is unfortunate. This place is surrounded by tall grass, at least where we're at. I really wanted to come down here and see if we had a view of the lake. Maybe there's a spot nearby where we can get out and actually see. Let's just go into the water, maybe. Need to be able to see. How deep is this going to get? The game won't let you swim. If it gets too deep, it'll spawn you back on the water, or on the land. Alright, so we see ducks. There's a wildebeest. I can hardly move. I'm trying to go quietly. The game made me stand up because the water's too deep to crouch. Move. no. I could have shot through that, maybe. How far is the ducks? Level 2, level 2, level 1, level 2, level 1. Alright, we'll take out this 2, or at least attempt to. Come on. I missed. Okay, I got you. Alright, so it should float towards us, I believe. Appears to be moving. I don't know where it's going to go. My timer is at 57.5 minutes. Where'd you go? Dumb bird. There it is. Where are you going? This is where it would pay to have my other dog. I didn't make him yet, but you can also get a lab. And labs can retrieve level 1 animals, including ducks out on the water. They'll swim right out there and get it. Now this is not coming directly to me. Looks like it's gonna go somewhere over on the... Oh yeah, here it is. There we go. Gold, not bad. Ooh, barely hit him in his spine. Alright, I am going to fast travel. What am I doing? Fast travel. I'm at 58 minutes, 47 seconds. I won't have to edit this one at all. So if you had fun, leave a comment. Like and subscribe, because that's what you do on YouTube. And I hope you had a good time. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.